I'm at the age where I get to meet new people. I'm a fine girl, I'm trying to meet a fine boy, we're trying to make conversations, and I'm lost at what you're doing, sir. See, I don't laugh at people. Improve yourself, get your dances straight, okay? Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Bolanle Godwin and it's a pleasure to have you here with me today. I'm so happy to have you guys here because I know it's been a minute since I did any sit down video, and I promise it's not intentional. Things happened. Life has been lifing. A lot of things have happened, but in all, the Bible says we should give thanks. So I'm doing my best to do that. Today's video is nothing too serious. As you can see, we have a cushion vibe. But before I get into it, I want to say a big thank you to everybody for getting us to 100 subscribers. I know it's been a long time coming. But yeah, small beginnings are always beautiful beginnings, like I say. And I am super grateful to the 100 of you, or 100 plus of you by the time this video will be going out. I am super, super grateful. And I am happy for you being a part of my journey, a part of this journey. And I hope to see you at the top. So that said, I'm welcoming every new person that has not met me before. My name is Bolanle Godwin. I am from the Middle Belt. I am a lifestyle, self-development, and everything in between content creator. I'm also a book content creator. I enjoy reading, staying by myself, conversing, meeting new people, and learning new things, basically. So today's video is based on an observation. I like my generation. I really like you guys. You guys are something. But one thing I know is with the things that have been made available to us, we are beginning to lack things that seemed natural to the generation and generation before the generation before us. Try to play that back and listen to it more slowly. But yes, things like, because we're so addicted to things like our devices, some of us don't know how to make conversations. I'm at the age where I get to meet new people. I'm a fine girl, I'm trying to meet a fine boy, we're trying to make conversations, and I'm lost at what you're doing, sir. Like, you can't even pull your words together. And I have observed that it's something many people are actually struggling with. And I have decided to come to your help. So this video is just going to be giving you tips on how you could learn to start conversations, flow better. Even if you're not a conversation starter, you can learn to continue the conversation. Keep up with it. So I'll be dropping tips. It's nothing too serious, like I said. If you need it, you will know. It's just simple. If you don't, you don't. But if you need it, you will know. So the first thing is, I'm going to say, speak simply. I know some of you are professors in the making, and some of you will go on to earn your doctor's degree and yada yada yada. But honey, speak simply. Speak very simple. Speak very simple and clear. Some of you speak simple, but you mumble, so you're speaking in your mouth. I do that sometimes, so no shades to anybody, but sometimes you know where you need to like just speak clearly. If you have a one-time opportunity to speak to maybe your best or favorite celebrity like Burna Boy or the president, or you need to say something to Tinubu and only him will listen to you, you would have to speak clearly, yeah? So the same thing when you're moving to somebody or you just have to talk, speak simple and speak clearly. Second point is going to be get your tenses straight. This one, people are going to come for me. But see, I don't laugh at people. It's people that can't keep their dances together. Let me know if you're wasing, or you're going, or you're coming, or you're gone. Don't be was, oh God, like, I don't even know how people do it. I can understand that you can fumble from time to time. A, nobody is perfect. Nobody is an island. You can fumble from time to time, which is okay. But every time you open your mouth, you mess up the tenses. Honey, you gotta get that thing straight. Go back to your um English grammar, big grammar something. I'm going to put that book. I kept it for a very long time. Go back to it. Just get your tenses straight. There's something about somebody that can speak and speak well, correct tenses and flow. You just seem attractive on a different level. Boy, girl, child, adult, whatever. Like, you just little things. Improve yourself, people. My third point is be inquisitive. I know this sounds very somehow, but to be able to learn more or know more, you have to be curious, you have to be inquisitive, you have to ask the right questions. Now, you might not always ask the right question, but someone who is patient can tell when you're trying to learn something. For example, you know what digital marketing is, but you don't know how it plays, you don't know how the tools run. And then somebody is speaking in the lingo of digital marketing. You can ask a simple question, and before you know, you can have something that you can actually apply to your own field or something similar, something you guys can bond over. You have to be inquisitive. It's not every time, meme. It's not every time you ask her what have she eaten. Sometimes when you see something that intrigues you, find a way. And the best way to ask these questions, like one of my friends will always say, is ask open-ended questions. They don't feel subjective, objective, suppressive. They just feel natural. So ask open-ended questions and watch it go. It might not work the first time, it might not work the second time, but in every 10 persons, it will work at least 6 to 7 times. Okay? Another point that I know that has helped me so far in my short time on this earth or long time on this earth that has just kept me separate from many people is being open-minded. I know some of you live in the caveman era and you've not been out of it, or you stay in the 1600s, good for you. But please, this time and age, you can't jump into conclusions so easy, and everything is not black and white. Even grays, there are now so many shades of grays in between. You have to stay open-minded to be very good at having conversation, making conversations flowing, because if you're quick to shut down every conversation that comes up, there'll be no conversation to be had or held. You have no conversation to hold with anybody. So do not be quick to shut down every conversation. Do not be quick to conclude. Hear another person's perspective, even if you don't agree. There's something I tell my friend often. I don't need you to be a fan. I don't need you to be a fan. I just need you to understand that there is another perspective. So we might not agree, but acceptance is respecting other people's opinions. So the trick about being open-minded is this: you have to be transparent and diplomatic. Transparency just means you can open up yourself and say how you think. And being diplomatic is not trying not to hush somebody else's opinion, because you know there is a possibility. So transparency and diplomacy is your best friend when trying to be open-minded or learning to be open-minded in order to be very good at making conversations. This one has been said a couple and thousands of times. Read yourself a book. Read yourself a book. And I'm not going to speculate or dictate what you should read. Some people read non-fictions and they're really good. I've met people like that. Some people are like me that you just enjoy being in La La Land, somebody's fictional world, and you're good. Books draw from different places. You never know what this person was thinking when he wrote this. You are given the opportunity to be in that world, delve into it, and you just don't know. Like, I was talking to a friend, I was talking to Esther recently, and we were just talking about how I suddenly know so much about African countries because of how much African literature I consume. So places like Kenya, places like Zimbabwe, Botswana, Ghana, Cameroon. I have delved into their books at one point or another, and it doesn't, like, when you're mentioning some place, I can say it. You get, I can understand. It doesn't feel weird for me. That's because it's where I read. You get, it's where I spend like 20 out of my 31 days in a month in. So books have something they do to you. They might not be the most obvious of things, but in truth, they can be if you let them be. So read yourself a book. And next point is shared interest. Another way to like make conversations, build conversations is when you have shared interest. So shared interest in the sense that it's very easy to start talking about something if we're in a place that already sets the mood. For example, the gym, a book club, an NGO, you're volunteering to maybe teach a skill, a digital space, a conference, a tech hub, something like that. It already sets the mood. The conversations that start from there have like a binding fundamental ground. You get, so this kind of spaces, for example, the gym, you can speak about gym equipment, bodybuilding, muscle building, dieting, the likes of that. It will be very easy for me to speak to you if you start talking to me in that space on topics like that. Do you understand? Or maybe we're speaking on books. It will flow. You take a hint. Like, You don't have to speak to everybody. If they don't want to speak to you, take a hint, read the room, let them be. The truth is, even if you're perfect, which you're not, some people will not want you. It happens. So with your imperfection, if you know that this person is not reading on the same line that you are, you can just stop trying to. There are certain things that you should be known for. Not everything should be your bust. Not everything should be your vibe. Not everything should be your landing ground. Like, have some things that people will even worry about presenting to you. Yeah. So do this for yourself. You would appreciate yourself. Your self-worth will increase. You're building more self-esteem. You're I'm not going to say monopolizing yourself, but you're just setting yourself for the kind of things you want, which is nice. You get so these are my points or my few points to saying you can do better on your conversations, my guy. You can do better on your reads and your packaging, my guy. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you found some of these tips helpful. If you want more, you want a part two, let me know in the comment section. I also would like to hear if there is any other thing you want me to give you tips on. Keep it spicy for me, all right? So until next time, I will see you guys. Do not forget to follow me on TikTok for book content and on Instagram for picture and live content. And until next time, bye bye.